This video is going to be how to draw a rose in a flower pot, just using lines and shapes. So get your sketchbook or get your quarter sheet of paper. I do not use a full sheet of paper. All I do is get a sheet of paper and I fold it two ways and it will turn into 4 quarters. And I will just use 1/4 of the sheet of paper because we're just learning how to draw. And it's easier to draw smaller than it is larger. So make sure you just use a quarter sheet of paper or get a small sketchbook. Alright, so a rose in a flower pot, just using lines and shapes. The first step you're going to do is you're going to go at the top of this paper here, and you're going to make a diagonal line right in the middle, just like that. Small diagonal line. Next step, you're going to do a letter U, but it's like a sideways diagonal letter U. So from this point, you're going to make a letter U that's diagonal, and then connect to that line just like that. Next step, you're going to go in the middle of this diagonal line, put your pencil right in the middle, and you make a small diagonal line, but make sure this point is the same length right here across this point, and you make a letter C just like that. Next step, we're going to do a letter M right in the middle. So I'm going to put my pencil right here and go up, down, and make a small letter M. Alright, next step. If I'm going too fast, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can keep up. I'm trying to keep a slow pace with y'all. So the next step we're going to do is a parallel line right down the middle. So look where the point of this M is, and then go right here, put your pencil, and make a straight line going down just like that. Okay, and that's the stem of the rose. So the next step, we're going to make an oval of the flower pot, but we're not going to cross these two parallel lines, which is a little tricky, so this might take some practice. So make sure you're using your pencil, make sure you draw light, which means you barely touch your paper so that if you erase, the lines go away. So draw light, put your pencil right here, you're going to go out, and we're going to make an oval, come around, and go back up, and connect. Do not cross these two parallel lines. You start your pencil on this side of the two lines, go around, and then stop at this side of the line. And then if your lines do not connect to the top of the flower pot, just connect it. Continue this little stem just like that. Okay, put your pencil, the next step, you put your pencil right here on this side of the oval, go around and connect to the side of the oval. Okay, next step, you're going to make a letter C on this side, backwards letter C on this side of the oval. Then we go out like this, and then out like this. And there's your flower pot. And then the next steps are the leaves. So I'm going to make a small diagonal line, parallel lines this way on this side, and then above here, small parallel lines on this side. Alright, now put your pencil right here at the bottom of this line and make a smiley face. And then go to the top of this line and make a frown face, and you connect. Same on this side. Smiley face, frown face. And then you can add inside some detail of the veins of the leaf. Do a little wiggly line in the middle, wiggly line in the middle, and then 3 or 4 diagonal lines to represent the veins. And there is your simplified rose in a flower pot. So get your crayons and your color pencils, color the rose red, or it could be another flower, it doesn't have to be a rose, and your flower pot, whatever color that you would like for the flower pot.